You want to lose body fat and look absolutely shredded. These are my results here. And how I got these results is actually majority nutrition. It was about 20% training. And I'm going to run you through the things that I feel like I wish I prioritized at the start, especially when I wanted to lose body fat, and why they work in your favor, why it makes it easier to be in a calorie deficit. And calorie deficit can feel a little bit more complicated than it needs to be because there's lots of numbers, there's different macros, and you can just keep it really simple. So first, you want to prioritize protein, okay? Everyone says this, everyone's trying to get it in, and you need to have a lot of it, right? The reason for that is because when you lose body fat, you want to maintain that muscle, and that's also where strength training comes in, or the workout aspects of it. Because if you're working out your muscles, you're eating your protein, you're going to keep that muscle right where it is while you lose the body fat, and that's going to give you that toned look that you want, okay? You just got to lose that body fat, and that's why it's important that you eat enough, you work out so that you keep that there. So that's what protein does, okay? The rule of thumb, if you don't know, it's about 1 gram per 1 pound of body weight. That's what you should be getting. You can have a little bit more if you like getting your protein in, but essentially it's going to help you stay full as well. And also something that I learned really good for my recovery, because what will happen when you're in a fat loss phase, it can't use your fat to kind of recover your muscle as well. That's why you'll find that you might be really tired, you might feel extra sore from your workouts, and that's totally normal. So I actually started having supplements at night that will help, like magnesium, whatnot, but also ending my night with a yogurt bowl. That milk protein will really help with your recovery during the night. I actually started doing this on accident because I was trying to finish off my protein in the evening and have a yummy like dessert yogurt bowl, but actually it can be so beneficial for you. So now the best thing that I do is I have my meals throughout the day, and then I make sure at night I have my yogurt bowl for dessert to finish off my protein. And it's honestly such an easy thing to add that will help you see the results. And also it stops me snacking a lot in the evening because it's so satiating and keeps me so full, and it gets all my micronutrients in it. And I can also make it really high volume. Speaking of volume, the next thing is fiber, okay? Why this is also so important is it's gonna really help with your digestion. It's gonna keep you full. So when you think of fiber, you actually think of volume, okay? Like fruits, vegetables, they have lots of fiber in them because they're high volume foods, and that's what you want when you're in a calorie deficit. You don't wanna feel like you're eating tiny little amounts. You wanna feel like you're eating larger amounts, but actually lower calories, AKA calorie deficit. So that's why fiber is so important. Keeps you full, keeps your digestion good, but that's what they also say is going to keep your tummy flat. It's really good when you're in a fat loss phase, because once you start prioritizing fiber, you start realizing that your meals are bigger. It makes it effortless to be in a calorie deficit. You start eating healthier, more whole foods naturally just because you're incorporating more fiber. And what I started doing with that is honestly just upping my fruit intake. Every time I crave something sweet, I would have like a little fruit salad. Started making chia seed puddings with yogurt. Oh my gosh, they are so good. Even putting on the side of some like other sweet things, I just love it. Another one is incorporating beans into your meal. This will also add in the protein, like edamame, black beans, stuff like that. Honestly, such a good way to add up the fiber. And dates are another one that I'm absolutely obsessed with because they are sugary and they hit the sweet tooth, but they're also really high in fiber. So what's going to happen is they're actually going to fill you up at the same time. It doesn't feel empty. It doesn't feel like it just didn't scratch the sides, but you're actually hungry and you need a snack. So that's why I love like high fiber snacks. They're really going to keep you going throughout the day, but also what they're going to give you is slow releasing energy. And like I mentioned, when you're in a calorie deficit, sometimes your energy can feel a little bit low. So this is going to keep you higher and feeling more energized throughout the day.